Hello everyone, it's Omae and welcome back to the brand new video. Today I'm going to be focusing on the anniversary day. Today is 12th anniversary of One Piece Treasure Cruise. So there's a lot of things we need to go through, a lot of things that you need to do today. First off, you just need to log in. Today only, you can get 50 rainbow gems just for logging in, which can be a free multi on any Sugafest you want. So this is very important to do this today. So at the end of the video, I will be doing my free multi on my main account, so hopefully we get something good. Stay tuned for that. I also will be showing you guys a very helpful resource online that shows you exactly how much pirate level you need to get to the maximum cost. Now, I know a lot of players are going to be very confused on how cost works because they pull the new anniversary characters, but they can't even put them all on a team. So I'll show you exactly where you need to get to make sure that you can run all the new anniversary characters on the same team, and there's a very helpful resource for that. I'll also show you all the XP farming teams, all of the berry farming teams that you will need to run with the new Pirate XP ship that is boosted multiple times over today only. It'll be 7x berries and 7x Pirate XP, which is so good. But first off, one of the best XP farming legends in the entire game, if not the best XP farming legend, is available for free right now in your mail. For the 4th day of the choose your own character, you can scroll down here and you can pick Marco. Marco is easily the best XP farming captain. We have a bunch of other captains that give the exact same multiplier, but they're nowhere near as fast as how Marco works. Marco, he has a bunch of wave clearing in his special and his super class, so you can just like mow through a lot of the fodder mobs in the pirate XP farming stages. So this is why he's so good. I'll show you guys a team using him later on in the video. I'll also show you guys teams using the other XP farming captains and then also the berry farming units. So I did post separate videos for you guys a few days ago for pirate XP farming and then yesterday for berry farming, but the strategy is a bit different today because the ship is much stronger. So let me talk about the most updated abilities. So today specifically, the pirate XP ship is way stronger, and by that I mean it's going to charge your captain's cooldowns to max, which means the 12th Anni Roger legend, who's also great for XP farming, is much better today because before this, he wasn't even ready with the 5 turns of cooldown, but this will now charge him to max, which means he'll be so much more strong in XP farming. But because of the ship giving 150,000 end of turn fixed damage, it is so much easier to farm berries today. So you can literally just run double sword Nami as your captain and get the 4x berries, and she's such a strong captain, she can handle herself. And even if Lucci appears, the secret boss that can appear in the middle of the berry farming quest, she can handle Lucci, get him to below 90% HP, and then Lucci will run away. So the team works perfectly fine under all contexts. So this is perfect if you just want to run auto. It is also very quick. Since Nami, we're only running 2 characters, and then the end of turn damage will quickly kick in and kill off the enemy. So I just want to show you guys how that works. So go to your power up tab and then go all the way to the right, Golden Cave Wealthy. This will allow you to get 220 million berries per run. So literally 5 runs could max out the visual cap on your belly. Now, it doesn't cap actually, it's only a visual cap, so you can get up to like 10 billion berries, 100 billion berries easily today. However, I would recommend focusing on Pirate XP mainly, but at least reach the visual cap, 1 billion berries today, because berries are very important for powering up your units. Limit breaking your units uses a lot of berries, and most importantly, ship modification can use billions of berries just for one ship if you get very unlucky. Now, Optc level does increase your chances of getting a high ranking modification for when you're modifying your ships, but new players especially will not have that buff since their Optc level will be much lower. So as you can see, Nami, it's actually way better to run only 2 characters here because the end of turn damage will kick in and kill the enemy much faster. Now, I will show you guys exactly what happens when Lucci appears. But if Lucci doesn't appear, you get a bit less berries, but it's still insane amount, guys. Stage 4 is a bit slower since you take 2 turns to kill off here. But the final stage is so fun to see because the ship just annihilates everyone at one go. It's very awesome. So Spandam has like infinite defense. He's like the one mob in this game that has like unbreakable defense. He only has like 40 HP, but it would take multiple turns to kill him if you don't have a way to pierce the defense. Even though we get despaired, we don't care. The end of turn damage is fixed, so it kills Spander, but everyone else in the back because it's upgraded damage today. Other days, it's only like 30k damage, and it's not enough nearly to kill those background mobs. But as you can see there, 160 million berries, even without Lucci appearing. So let me just show you what happens when he does appear. Oh yeah, exactly, stage 1. So we actually got very bad orbs on Nami, but as you can see, Nami does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, Lucci only will run away once he reaches turn 1, so it will be a bit slower. Sometimes he appears with only 1 turn of cooldown, which is what you want. Other times he'll take 3 turns like this, but he will run away. So you don't have to do this over multiple turns, as long as you get him below 90% HP, which as you saw there, we did in the first turn when we burst with Nami, and I'll show you guys how much berry we get. And as you can see there, 224 million berries. The visual cap is 1 billion. So yeah, very reliable to use this team. If you don't have Swordsman Nami, I showed you guys in previous video all the different teams you can use, so go check that out. But essentially, you can just run Kanjiro and Orochi from the PKA shop, Pirate King Adventures, and just run him as the double captains. It'll be a bit slower to kill Lucci, but at the end of the day, it'll still work just as well with the Annie shop, and also very, very fast. If you do have Tesoro max level 150 and Limit Break expanded, you can use him. You could also use the Komurasaki, which a lot of people will have maxed thanks to her Grand Voyage requirement. This one here right at the top. She's also a 3x berry boosting captain. Besides that, you can also use this very old and easy to obtain Viola rare recruit, who is also a 3x berry boosting captain. She will very much struggle against Lucci though, and she doesn't give any attack boost, so it'll be much more difficult. But that's about it for berry farming. Run the ship, 7x berries is way better than the baseline that you can get outside of any period. And even tomorrow, it's going to be much weaker, only 3x berries. Now let's go into the XP farming side of things. So I did show you guys a team in a previous video, and I want to show you guys again how it works and also how much XP it's going to give you. But first, I want to show you guys the more accessible version of XP farming. Now, this is much slower XP gain compared to the team I'll show you just now, but this team is easily going to give you the most XP for your stamina. So if you have very few stamina meats and you still want to farm XP, then run this today. But at the end of the day, we only have 24 hours to farm berries and XP. So at the end of the day, you want to be farming the quest that gives you the most amount of XP in the shortest amount of time possible. But I know newer players won't have as much stamina meats, especially if you dump them all into Optc run. So let me show you guys the most efficient way to farm. So go to your power up tab and go to the character recruitment quests. We have the class ones and we have the type ones. Now, this is a great quest to farm for many reasons. You get sockets for your characters, you get a bunch of pirate XP, you get Heim turtles to max out your character's levels. This is the best way to farm Heims and pirate XP outside of Pirate King Adventures. Now, the best quest to farm for each different type, go here. Golden Pound Usopp is easily the most fast and efficient one, for Sai especially. So if you're wanting to farm Sai XP materials, go here. If you're wanting to farm Int, then go to Kid here. If you're wanting to farm Strength, go to the Type tab and then farm Yasap. If you're wanting Dex, go here, Usopp. If you want to farm Quick, Toy Soldier. So that's the breakdown. I'm going to quickly show you guys why we're running this specific team in general. And if you don't have Marco, I mean, you can literally pick him up from the mail today. But I know some people will not have the chopper that's also available today and might want to pick him instead of Marco. In which case, Roger's fine to run. The Sai Legend Momo is also fine to run. He's also a 2.25x boosting captain for XP. And if you don't have either of them, then Legend Jack Strength will also work. So let me just show you guys how quick this works on auto. It's really, really quick. For these quests, it's actually faster to not use specials to wave clear because Auto Plus plays out the entire special, which makes it very, very slow. The reason we're running that Kuzan, Sakazuki, and Zephyr is that they both have the effect to increase your tap timing bonus damage. So whenever you tap, you just get an extra bit of damage added. This allows us to one-shot the final stage and also stage 4. But at the end of the day, it's already overkill. yeah, as you can see, we break through that defense of that high defense Heim very quickly. So you can just run any characters that are boosted by Roger's captain ability. So I think he's a universal captain. Anyone can be ran there. The reason we don't run a unit in the bottom right is that Usopp will bind the bottom right unit. But if we don't have a bottom right unit, he skips that animation, which makes it much faster. So this is the best way for you to do that. Also, don't mess up like me. Put the new anniversary ship. Don't put the host ship. I forgot to do that. So let me quickly show you guys how much XP you get when you run the new anniversary ship. Let me also quickly show you guys what characters I was talking about. So Jack, if you don't have any of the other characters, this Jack is the best option. You don't need his 6+ form. He has the same XP boosting multiplier. His attack boost increase from super evolution is irrelevant as well. Of course, the marker I showed you. Momonosuke, he's easily the worst one, I'd say. Even though he's a higher XP multiplier than the Jack, he's 2.25x instead of 2x. He activates his specials at the start of the quest. So you're going to have 2 Momo specials activating every quest, which essentially doubles your runtime. It's very, very annoying. So even though Jack is a bit less XP, he's going to be way faster for you guys. And even if you don't have a lot of stamina meats, I'd rather recommend using Jack. So Momo, if you don't have anyone else, is the best, is your only option to run. And then that Roger, of course, Marco. So that's about it. Yeah, let me show you guys. Now, if you don't have any of these new characters that I was talking to you guys about, then you can use the free-to-play Luffy that you get at the start of the game from clearing Pirate King Adventures. But you do need to super evolve him into his 5+ form. You get his skulls from clearing the PKA tutorial though, so it's very easy. But you do need to limit break expand him to get the maximum captain XP, which is 1.5x. So I do recommend doing that. I know it's hard to get silver keys for limit break expansion on rare recruits as a new player, but at the end of the day, it is worth it if you have none of these units. But yeah, if you don't have Marco and you don't have Chopper or the Inter Chopper, then honestly, just get the Marco. Like, Marco is going to be more helpful overall if you don't have any other powered XP boosting captains. And you can get that side Chopper from the metal exchange, whereas you can't get Marco. So I do recommend getting Marco if you don't have either from the selectable today. I will have another video going through every selectable pool and which character you should get based on your circumstance. I'll be critically evaluating them. And as you can see there, we got quite a good amount of XP from that quest. So let me show you guys this Excel spreadsheet that I was talking about, which will allow you to see exactly how much pirate levels you need to get the maximum cost to run all of your amazing characters. So here it is. I'll leave it down in the description, and I know it's a lot to look at, but the left column here on the side here is showing you exactly the pirate level. So if you want to reach pirate level 1000, you need a total of 1,018,639,000 pirate XP total. You can check your pirate XP total by I'll show you in a moment. You essentially just click on your or hold on your XP bar and it'll show you exactly how much XP you have. So I will show you the calculation. If you're using the team, I'll show you in a moment, which gives so much XP in one run and very quickly. I'll show you if you can reach pirate level 1000 today from ground zero. It might be possible, genuinely. But then we talk about costs. So for the new units, all the 4 emperors are 70 costs, so a total of 280 costs, and then emu's 99 cost. So that's about 350 costs that you will need. So let's scroll all the way here. So you need about pirate level 316, and then you should be able to run all of your new characters that you got very easily. And as you can see here, it's quite easy to get to this. You only need 32 million XP, so it's very realistic to get here today, even if you don't want to spend a lot of time. So let me show you guys exactly how much XP this amazing team is providing. I'll give you guys replacements if you don't have Marco, because I know a lot of people are requesting that on my Pirate XP video, and then we can get straight into it. So yeah, if you tap on your Pirate XP bar, you can see your total pirate level, your total XP to next level, and then also how many berries you have even past the visual cap. So I have 2.5 billion XP, even though the visual cap's at 1 billion. So this team here, I'm going to show you, it's very, very quick. It is a bit hard to make, I understand, but I will give you guys an alternate if you're running Roger and Momo. It will be slower, but at the end of the day, you can still run it very easily. So this is the team. We are using the Auto Plus feature. to make this team as fast as possible. So I'd say this is the most optimized you'll ever get. Now, I know it's hard because this Luffy, he's an old legend. It's hard to get him, especially to max him out, limit break, expand him, etc. He is going to be providing wave clear, matching orbs, and cooldown. So you could probably get around it by just expanding Ace, making sure that Ace has limit break expansion. If you don't have the Garp and Kobe, just remove the support on Ace and the team will work perfectly fine. And you can replace Garp and Kobe with this Katakuri legend. Wait, no, I have a Katakuri support somewhere. This Katakuri here, I have at the bottom right, bottom left. So you can literally just replace Garp with any fighter character. It has to be a fighter, otherwise Marco will not have his his super class ready. But for me, I'm just gonna run the Zoro. This will allow Ace's super class to activate and wave clear on stage 2. But you definitely do not need investment on anyone besides Luffy. There is a chance that you can just replace that Luffy with the Int Gear 5 legend, or the Psy Gear 5 that you get at the start of the game on that reroll multi. But what you want to do is go to your challenge section, go to the Recollection Archive, and then unlock Colosseum MacVice. So just click on this Recollection Archive, search up MacVice. You can search up for specific bosses. This is a Colosseum character. You want to unlock his Chaos version, and then it'll give you so much XP. You guys will see in a moment. So yeah, we are using double Marco. It is way faster because he actually allows us to wave clear on like 3 different stages, and also on the final stage there's a lot of damage. Let me just run a reflected Marco here. So this is an auto plus team. It has to be auto plus, otherwise it's not going to be nearly as fast, even though, as I said before, the specials activate the animations play out fully. For this team, it's way faster to run auto plus compared to auto. And for Colosseums, it's harder content. You can't wave clear these fodder mobs easily. So as you can see, our Ace is activating turn 1 super class. Very, very powerful. That gives us extra maximum HP. As you can see there, we lost, it looks like we have no max HP, but we did at the start. That's because the super class gives us 1.2x increase in HP. And then Marco's gives us another 1.2x. All this HP allows us to get the maximum damage from Ace's special on the final stage. Ace does damage based on your HP lost, which is very, very powerful. Easily the most powerful form of special damage in the entire game. Besides like very interesting and quirky units like Psy V2 Katakuri, but those units are based on damage taken. So those units work on other Colosseums, but are not on this one. But as you can see there, Marco's superclass activated on stage 2, and that procced the automatic special activation of his captain ability, which kills stage 3 with double Marco. And then the revive on baby 5, you can just one tap and kill. The other variants is Corazon. His whole gimmick is that he has background mobs, but Marco wave clear them all. He doesn't even have a revive, so he's a faster variant. Yeah, Luffy will give us matching orbs, which are very important because those bomb orbs are very harmful on auto. And then he'll also give us cooldown and wave clear the background mobs, of course, as I said. And then on the final stage, MacVice will get destroyed by Ace. So Ace will have 2 turns of cooldown remaining here. One of our Marcos will activate, and then also we have a whatchamacallit. Yeah, so Ace's Sailor ability allows him to charge his own special whenever a strength, powers, or fighter captain uses their special. And of course, Marco's both powers and fighter, so that allows us to get that final bit of cooldown. So you definitely do not need that log Luffy. Just run any character like Int Gear 5 who gives a turn of cooldown at the start of the quest, but they need to be a fighter character. But as you can see, 1 million XP, 200,000. Usually this team gives about 500,000. Like this is easily your best way to farm pirate XP. Like even as a level 1412, that made a massive difference to my XP bar. So I definitely recommend running that team if you can make it. As I said, you can try it with Log Luffy not there. You will manually tap the background mobs, but at the end of the day, that is very easy to do. The only problem is you'll have to deal with those bomb orbs, but it should be fine. Even if you kill in 2 turns, it will be very fast still. So let me show you the variant using Raja as captain and then Momo. So we'll run this with Raja. Let's see how it goes. We're just using a bunch of wave clear, and also Big Mom is a clash character who's very strong. She does damage based on HP lost. Gordon will just heal us up so that we can do more damage from Big Mom's second activation, since she does have double special activation ability. So we're just gonna go straight into this. Unfortunately, it's not an auto or auto plus, but yeah, you don't really get that luxury with Raja, unfortunately. But this will probably be fast actually, if you are doing this on manual compared to the previous team, but it's not by much. Overall, it's way easier to use the previous team, and also still really quick. So Caesar, Zoro, everyone has their cooldown charge at the start. This is the magic of these kind of characters. They have their special charge time reduction potential ability. But then Raja being max is pretty huge. Here we can use Zoro first time here. And then the second time he activates, he'll be much stronger. But yeah, this is the stage we'll be using first Gordon. And then Big Mom. This will completely slime out this guy, bro. Like, very easily, 2.7 mil. And then this turn here, Gordon will heal 30% of our max HP. Very nice. Then we can use Zoro to wave clear the background mobs. And then Big Mom once again to wave clear treble. Since we healed that max HP back up, it's easily enough damage to take out treble. So you can try this without Gordon. I'm not sure if Big Mom will wave clear on that final stage, but you can test it out. Now Raja will give us every type of damage buff imaginable. But unfortunately, he doesn't have like a matching orb. And he does a bit of damage here. Luckily, he can't remove those buffs that Raja provides, since they are not able to be removed by the beneficial orb of the... Oh wait. Yeah, beautiful. Ah, that super tandem is so good, bruh. And since we have a Big Mom in the crew, we can proc that. That just to see this animation every run, that's fun. But yeah, we need to make that matching orb on Raja, so I think I'll add someone in place of Caesar that will give us a matching orb for tandem. Ding ding, I found the perfect unit. This treasure map rare recruit, not treasure map rare recruit, he's a free-to-play character you can buy from the treasure map shop Inaru. He provides everyone with tandem orbs matching, beneficial orb enable, very powerful, and he charges his own special, so he will be ready. You don't have to worry about getting his level limit break. All you need is just to get one copy of him and limit break him, so he has that potential ability to get around or to give himself cooldown when anyone else uses a special. And also limit break, you need it for treasure map units, otherwise their cooldowns are like 30 turns, ridiculous. Also, I forgot to mention this, but the Gordon is also available from Pirate King Adventures, so go check that unit out. He's pretty helpful. So for this variant, we'll just be using Zoro on stage 1 and 2 here. Inaru will do a lot of damage on stage 4. He will kill that background mobs. But now we have Corazon appearing. That's kind of annoying. So what you can actually do is use Inaru here. If Corazon variant appears, use Inaru to wave clear the background mobs. Well, and Corazon, I guess. But yeah, make sure your target is set on treble and then use Big Mom. Then she'll also give us some good orbs. We can very easily kill these background mobs. And then on the final stage, Raja now will give himself that matching orb, since Inaru makes tandem counts as beneficial. And he should be able to just one-tap Macvice. Because not only does he have that beneficial orb effect, but also the orb boost multiplies that. So it should be a one-tap. As I said, he can't remove those buffs. That's the one amazing thing about this Raja. And bam. So you might want to tap with Zoro first to start off the chain, or hit with Big Mom and then activate that super tandem effect. It'll give even more damage, and you can see that beautiful animation. But finally, I'll show you guys what to do if you're running Momo. It's actually the simplest one, since he does provide an end of turn wave clear by himself, which can essentially handle every single stage besides the final stage. And also, I forgot to mention, but this is a great way for you to guys to farm cotton candy as well. So if you're missing those for your characters, this is a great way for you to farm that. But the new Momo, I mean, not new, he's very old at this point. Just run him as the captains, and then you can run Big Mom. And that alone should be enough. And you can just fill out the rest of the team with all of these like random massive stat units that got buffed by Momo's captain ability. So Momo is he's a free spirit and slasher captain. He buffs their HP, so just run any free spirit and slasher you have in your box. Because the more max HP we have, we can get more damage from Big Mom's special, which is very important. So I'm assuming people are gonna have all these recent characters. I'm just gonna put them all on the team. Let me just put Lucci here, and that's everyone. So this should work fine. You just kind of one tap each stage, and then Momo Nosuke's end of turn damage will do all the rest. So let me repeat myself. You guys can literally use any other character that is free spirit and slasher besides Big Mom. It will allow you to get through this very quickly. Momo, yes, he does activate his specials at the start, which makes it slower on auto and auto plus. But if you are doing manual, Momo is probably the fastest to use because he provides that wave clear. So if you're running trying to do manual and you only have Roger and Momo, this might be the better option. But yeah, these specials are very slow to activate at the start. It's so annoying. Even if you skip the animation manually, like just the animations take so long. All these orb animations that he's showing on the screen are very annoying. But you can actually tap on the Momo himself with that one orb and extend that attack boost. But at the end of the day, that does not matter whatsoever because we will be using wave clear to kill the final stage. Very, very nice. You should be able to handle stage 3 here very easily by himself. Especially since we're running double Momo. Ooh, okay, no, he did it very well. That was the ship that did that small amount of damage. Very good. You can just tap, and Baby 5 has like very low defense even with that defense up buff. Treble here, I think this is where I'll use my first Big Mom. Actually, now I'm just going to tap with that one orb on Treble, and then it should kill everyone else. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Especially since Momo has type advantage there. The damage is type based, so it does double damage against type advantage enemies. So yeah, Treble, you don't even need to worry about tapping with that one orb. He should kill just instantly. Final stage, Big Mom. Big Mom does everything. I don't care, he can do damage to me all he wants. We are gonna kill him regardless. Yeah, so that second Big Mom is useless. Just let the turn pass, and then the rest of the end of turn damage will kill him. So you don't have to worry about maxing out the double special activation on Big Mom. Even the special charge time reduction potential ability doesn't have to be maxed. All you need to do is Limit Breaker, and she has like 6 turns of cooldown. So very, very cool. Very easy team to use if you have Momo. When you have Jack, it's basically the same thing as the Roger team, except the final stage is a bit harder to get around. But you can just bring someone who provides big damage and matching orbs, and that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about this anniversary day, ask them down below. The ship will not work as amazingly starting tomorrow because the end of turn damage isn't as good. He doesn't charge the captain's cooldown, so Roger won't be ready with that other team I showed you. And then also make sure to clear these premium missions. So do a bunch of Chopper Man missions, do co-op, get that done. I will make videos for that, and you can get these 25 gems. So that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out. Oh yeah, and how could I forget the free multi? Yeah, please give me something good here, man. I want to continue on part 1, but I also did do a multi on Buggy's part yesterday. I had a good feeling. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything amazing. I did get 3 legends and the new Dragon Rare Recruit, which is amazing. He is an awesome support unit. Oh no, I got Figurland. Figurland is like easily the most amazing of the new rare recruits because he has such an interesting support for Auto Plus that can allow you to do double special activation on a stage, essentially. So yeah, very fun stuff there. But anyways, what do I do? I'll just continue on part 1. Like, I need to build up to that 10 step guaranteed legend every step. I mean, every poster is just too good. Let me just get this chore out of the way, and then we can move on to the proper parts. Ooh, yeah, it's looking like a chore. Oh, gold text and gold treasure. It can happen. You know it can happen. Oh my days, bro. 1, 2, Okay, I'm being greedy now. And there's no guaranteed legend at the end either. Let me skip through this. Skippy. Oh, wow. I did pick him from the selectable yesterday. Luckily, I still needed 2 copies to max him to 150. So I still need 1 more now. And then Crocodile's 150, which is quite exciting. And I'm pretty sure he has his upgraded special there as well. And Shintomaru from the recent treasure map batch. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Hopefully your pull went a bit better, but at the end of the day, it is a treasure map exclusive. I almost have him max, so that is a very helpful dupe. And next multi is a rate boosted legend, which is quite exciting. This, I got like Shanks on the giveaway summons on this step. It's just a very powerful step. I feel like people underrate it. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.